Hello, this is N00byCraft here, and I'm here with episode 7 of my multiplayer let's play, and I need to get down here to do some work with my turtle. And there's a lot of everything down here, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to kill everything. And I crafted a nano saber just for cleaning this out, just because I'm so gonna die without a nano saber here. So yeah, so I can like one hit the most of the stuff, but I am gonna have to do it to eating zombies and endermen. And endermen not teleporting away is not fair, because that just gets me scared. I'm gonna have to try to get to my turtle. And remember, you don't have infinite power. I am draining my lab pack fast with a nano saber. I just want to go in here, kill everything as fast as possible. I just want to check my settings. Oh yeah, the sound is right. Okay, I turned it off. Fail. I need to eat, so I regen health. There's a zombie villager. They always scared the poop out of me, so I'm just gonna kill him first. They're so freaking fast, I don't know how, but some zombies are much faster. They just sprint towards you. I don't know if it's just zombie villagers. I can kill this one without power. This is a great monster spawner, but I am trying to make this quarry. So yeah, when your monster spawner is a quarry, you know you've done something wrong. And I didn't really think of this, and I've had a lot of creepers here, so you see. And I'm level 30. I might want to try to do some enchanting unless I die here now. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to sprint in here. And I did write some code for the turtle, making it a little bit easier to get him out of here. I can just enter how many times I want him to move. I didn't add an interface to it, but I can just make him turn around and then make him go back. Yes, I understand you. Good spell if I could spell turtle. Okay, those are fighting. Don't you care about each other, skeleton? Exit. Forward. And then like 60, I guess. It doesn't know what to do if it gets blocked though, so I'm gonna have to clear the way for it. So yeah, I think I want to do like an excavate 20, I think. Oh yeah, that failed. Up. And then that'll be enough. And then I'm gonna go into Lua. I'm gonna turn him around. Oh yeah, I forgot those. And then exit again. Refuel all. And excavate 20. And that should do some mining for me. Okay, nothing here. I can go ahead and sleep. I can't, because there are no monsters nearby. Let's hope for no creepers. Okay, spider on the roof. Fair enough. Seems legit. Okay, now it worked. That is not good, I guess. How the cheap? Oh, yeah. This is what I have been preparing in between episodes. I have made a new room. I've done a bunch of stuff actually. I have crafted a thermionic fabricator, a carpenter, and a couple of conductive pipes, and the electric engines. So when I walk downstairs I can show you that, but I want some glass in here so we don't have like that spider going in there again, because that would not be cool. These pipes, and I have 3 engines here, and this is the point where I feel like I'm missing red power because I want one cable going up to like here in the wall. And yeah, I do want to craft some copper electron tubes and some circuit board because I want to get a peat bog going. This is why I crafted all this. So I want this to give me some tubes. I'm just gonna wait until it's heated up. And that was totally messed up and inverted. Oh, that'll be... I don't have that much redstone. I have done too much work. I can keep this much redstone in here. That'll be needed sooner or later. And I also need the... What's the one that digs? Digs up all the turbary, and that is crafted with tin electron tubes. I'll keep the ingots in here. And we have that, so we can turn those off. Because we don't want to be wasting EU for keeping a thermionic fabricator going, as you might understand. But we have enough EU. We have 32 per tick making, and I might want to upgrade those engines later, but for now we're fine. And I will sooner or later get gates going as soon as I can get that carpenter. And I might even want peat fired engines, because I will have lots of peat from... I want the circuit boards. So turbary needs... this is the turtles having no textures. And I wanted a small circuit board, which is 1 tin and a couple of redstone. I have all of that here, I just realized. Let's keep this on me. And I might need water. Yes, I need water. I'm gonna set up an infinite water supply here off camera. And I might want to do that on camera though. I've done a lot of stuff off camera. Some stuff you need to enjoy with me. Oh my god, yeah, that's why I tried setting up some waterproof or liquid stuff earlier, but for my creosote oil, but then I realized I didn't have any waterproofing, so I need to go get some cactus, and that's not gonna be easy to find because there is no desert close. So yeah, not good at all. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I did find a desert 300 blocks that way. This was super far away, but I did get some cactus green, so we can finally get that going. And because I realized I didn't have any waterproofing, and I need what do I have here? Golden conductor pipes. Well, I need one. No, wait, I don't need any wooden stuff. I need golden, and I can get that quite easily. I did split up. I don't know if I showed that on camera, but I did split up the stuff for I have ingots in one chest, and I have gems and other stuff in here. So because the ingots was taking up so much space, I have so much stuff. So I just put it all in there. And yeah, I'm gonna get some golden pipe because I want waterproof pipe. I can't use conductive for this kind of stuff, as you might understand. I'm gonna get that, and I don't know how much I'm gonna waterproof, but I gotta get this pump system going. And I said I was gonna do that off camera, but just want to tell you that I found desert, and I found some cactuses because they're quite easy to find in a desert. And I think I'm gonna have to visit it again, so I put a waypoint there. And I'm just gonna set up this whole water system because I want this to keep resupplied, but I don't want to have to manually fill with buckets, and I might automate it. Just because I have the resources. There's no reason for me not to do it. So I have one piston. So I'm gonna have to craft 3 more. I actually decided I just decided now that I don't want to do this off camera. I want to do this with you guys. Because you are awesome. And yes, you too. Planks, I guess. Do I have that? No, of course I don't. And I thought I put this crafting table here. Well, now I have one. And I need some kind of wood. I knew I had some. We can turn one of these into that, and do that. And I need to craft pistons, not anything else. And I do realize now that I already had a stack of cobble out, and I want this stuff. That's probably way too many sticks. No, too little sticks. And this is what I need, and I need 4 redstone engines, and some glass, and I have that, I have that, I have the pistons, and I only need wood now. And I got wood, huh? I'm gonna have to craft that with that. And I need 4 engines. Nothing else. And I need 2 torches, I think. Redstone torches, that is. And I'm gonna have to get an infinite water source going. I'm gonna have to get a pump going. I'm gonna have to do a lot of stuff off camera. As I said, I don't want to do this off camera. I don't know. Maybe if it starts to get boring, if I have to go get some other stuff. Probably I have to, because I always mess up at this kind of stuff. Yeah. Should be sufficient. And I'm gonna have to get a pump. That might help. And I'm gonna need even more, I realized. I need 9 of that. And I will need an iron gear. So I need even more iron, 4 more. And that was me derping again, as usual. And I need 1 piece of redstone. It could help if I remember where it is. And need to do that, and I need that extra iron too. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you get for not looking at the screen. I was looking at my other screen. And here we go, mining well, and then I need a tank, which I, for some reason, just have one laying around. And we got a pump. And I can put down my redstone engines. I can put my first torch here. This stuff will start working, but there's no water to pump. But it's gonna go faster if I do it. If I do this first, and that is not the way to go. I need to put like bye. I need to put it like this, and then this. That works. Not nice looking, but who cares? It works. It works fairly good. And I did actually find something else in the desert. I found a lot of salt from XIE's mod. So, and I actually checked, and I can use it like this. Because I know there's someone out there who doesn't like me just eating tomatoes all day. So here's something else for a change. Tomato juice. Use tomato juice. Tomatoes together with salt in a glass bowl to get me some juice for using my tomatoes. Using my tomatoes. Oh, I'm so funny. I need... How many golden pipes do I need for this? I need 2. So I need 2 of these to get waterproofing. It's so hard to craft with invisible items. And now I just need some initial water. And I guess... Do I have any buckets? Nope. Of course I don't. And I'm quite sure the buckets is the only way to pour it out. I know you can use cells for holding liquids, but I think you actually need to have buckets to put it down in the world. I could be super wrong about that, but I think that's it. And I might want to run towards water and not desert, because there's not a lot of water in there, and I am looking for water. So I'm gonna test out the juice when I get a little bit more hungry and see how it does. I have not tried tomato juice before, so I'm gonna check how much it regens and everything. And inventory tweaks should replace that for me, but it's not being nice today. Is it already pumping out the water? Yeah, it is. That's annoying. Hey, stop it. Just for a minute. And it's getting dark outside. So I better... Nope. I may not sleep yet. Minecraft hates sleeping. It should only be done right. You have to sleep right, you know. And when we wake up, it's a perfect time to try the tomato juice, I guess. Because I'm getting quite hungry here. I don't know if it even gives you back any food, because it's juice after all. Oh yeah. This was totally not worth it. So yeah, just drinking some tomato juice. That is quite a waste. It barely heals at all. Why don't I just eat tomatoes? I could have... Well, it's gonna get quite boring after a while just eating tomato over and over. But I guess that'll have to do until I get a wheat farm going or something. And since I don't have any output on this pump, it should not pump out the water yet. So I did this right. And yes, it's an infinite water source. And now I just need to find my pipe. Here it is. Invisible, as usual. And we finally can start making the circuit boards required for the peat farm. So for that, I think, what more do we need? We have everything, and I guess we just need some power, and we can get that by doing that. Here we go. And I don't think it's even draining us, because we are getting 32 EU per tick. We can even turn all 3 of them on without losing an energy, since we're just wasting it by pumping, by getting energy into an MFE that's already full. It doesn't matter if you turn all of those on, since we're using them right now. Yeah, see, we're still going strong. And our thermionic fabricator is gonna be like, oh sweet, tons of power. And I don't want it to craft anymore. I think 2 is enough. For now, we're gonna need more later, of course. And I'm just gonna put some stuff away. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need any of that. I probably do, but who cares? And with my shards of aluminium. And some bowls, because... Gosh, nabbit. I can just put those away and take my tomatoes and start tomato eating again. Maybe I can use tomato juice or something. I can't use. Hey, did you see what I did there? I need 6 of that, and oh no, that's just gonna get me halfway. I need 12 of copper and 4 tin. And that'll make me 2 sturdy casings, I think it's called. Yeah. And need some glass, I think. Yeah, I do. Wait, this isn't it. I think it's like this. Yeah, I was right. I'm not super good at this, but I know the basics. So yeah, where do I want my peat bog? I am thinking somewhere around here, maybe? Yeah, this seems like a neat place. Put my peat bog here, and that there. And I'm gonna have to get some engines. I don't know if I have any Sterling engines. Here's a good way to find out. Double clicking the search box will in NEI will turn on a mode that makes so everything that matches the search highlights in inventories like chests or your own inventory. So we're just gonna check if we can find any Sterling engines. Otherwise we're gonna have to craft some. Yeah. We're gonna have to craft some Sterling engines because I want that just to get it kick-started. I also want to set up some other stuff with... Oh yeah, that's gonna take a while. I will craft all the stuff with camera, but I'll be back when all that's done, and I'll see you later. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the same setup as last season, in that I'm gonna put a wooden transport pipe here, crafting table, and an engine, and a chest. So this is gonna craft me up some bog earth for my peat bog when I so decide that I want it, and I might just get some sand and dirt. And that was awkward that I didn't have enough sand for this. Yeah, I am just thinking I might okay, let's just think about that later. I want to get some sticks because I know I have some. Let's look for it. Okay, we had one stick, and that's exactly what I needed. So we're gonna put a redstone on a stick. Redstone on a stick. Now we're getting serious. Redstone on a stick. I'm gonna plunk a portal down here. And we're gonna have to sleep, so why not do it the pro way? Because it's impossible. Oh, let's just walk through this door. Or in this wall. Let's go. Okay. It's probably faster just doing it the normal, good old way, but I don't care. Okay. Herp. Derp. Okay. I'm gonna have to go out and then turn around. Screw it. But I still want a portal. And I wanna do this and peat bog. Just if anything happens. I don't think anything is gonna happen, but still. I don't know if it's I'm gonna craft it inverted right now. I think so. I think it's inverted, but who cares? We're gonna have to find out though. And I was right. It was inverted. And I'm gonna put all the dirt and sand in here. All the dirt and sand. And we're gonna get dirt out of this. So, yeah, I want. Let's use the pocket crafting table. Why not? Okay, it decides that it doesn't want to use the hotkey, so I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna craft up some planks, and what was I about to make? Brain fart. I want to set this up at least. Let's take some dirt. I do not remember what I was supposed to do. I need to invert that, and I need to get some pipes, that's it. I have a lot of pipes in my house. I might just use them as well. Stone transport pipe. Wooden transport pipe. I don't think I'm gonna need any wooden transports, though. I did leave a blue portal here. Oh, thank you. Let's see if I can walk through it, at least. Yes, I can. Good. Good sis. And let's put dirt back in here and take the stone transport pipes, and we're gonna get we need a chest first of all. So yeah, that's gonna connect. That's where the diggy thingy is gonna put all its products, and the peat bog is gonna have a byproduct of dirt, and that's gonna go back into our auto crafting, and the peat is just gonna go into this chest. I think it's alright. I just need to whack this with a wrench, and gonna eat a tomato while watching my invention-y thingy, and I'm gonna have to get some water stuff, and of course I have that laying around. I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to go and fill up these with water, because this is what they were made for earlier. And I'm just gonna have to do some, yeah, here's, as you can see, this is where I took my sand from. Water cells. Yeah, squid, you're not gonna have any water to breathe in, because I'm gonna take it all. And I love infinite water sources, especially this huge one, because it's much faster if you have more than one source, because then you don't have to wait for it to refill. And we have a stack of water cells. Easy. Let's go back to the peat bog. This is why I waypoint stuff. You don't even need to turn on Nano Saber to one-hit chickens, because Nano Saber does the same damage as a wooden sword when they're off, and chicken gets killed in one hit by any sword. Fun fact. So we're gonna start having some bog earth coming, and we're gonna have to, yeah, it's just something with 3D items, doing that with blocks. Who cares? It looks awesome. And oh, this is not gonna be good. I'm gonna have to take this away, and we're gonna have to put it back later, because it's gonna clean that out. It's gonna clean this chest out too. So we're gonna have to put this back when that's done. Or wait, it may not when it's that close. I don't know. Because it should have some room for machinery. I don't know. We're just gonna test this. I'm gonna pull out the water cells for now, because we don't wanna overflow this thing. Because if we get too much, we're just gonna have it land on the ground. And what did I want? I wanted... Wow, I'm really brain farting today. Engines, Sterling engines. I'm gonna craft those off camera. Here we are. And I'm gonna grab a bit of coal. That'll be enough. This is just to kickstart everything. It's not gonna run on coal. Imagine a peat farm running on coal. This is just to start this up. And we might want levers, because levers are good. It's a good item. It's quite overpowered if you ask me. And that's not gonna be nice. Oh, that was me derping. I just didn't want the Stirling engine to connect with the pipe, and it's gonna do that there too. I'm just gonna have to do this the super epic way. If I can do this one or one lever. Look, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love the poop out of this. And we do that. Oh my god. So awesome. And I think I don't want that much in this one. This one though. Here we go. Let's go. Start clearing out the area, please. We're gonna have to get some power in here before it starts to work. But I'll record when that happens. And here we go. It's starting to clear out the area. And this dirt is going to go towards bog earth making. So that's going to be awesome. As soon as it starts working more on that. And we're going to have a full peat bog soon. Especially when it starts putting down all the peat. And the turbo is going to start picking up all the peat. And it's going to waste a little bit here in the beginning, but it's gonna... I could even just turn this engine on, because there's no reason to have this one going yet, but I'll put a lever here for it. Anyways, this is starting to get really out of hand, but it's out of sand. So I'll have to remember that if I want any more bog earth, I need to get more sand. It's really annoying to get since the desert is so far away. But I do have a lot of dirt, so that's fine. I did put my turtle on excavate 20 last episode. I think the server restarted. Yeah, it has restarted since, but let's see how much it dug out. A fair amount. Not that much. Although I think it was good that I did it anyways. I might... there's so many enemies down here. It makes this like a monster spawner. I am always derping about that. The first time I open up the turtle interface in a long time. But I guess that's normal. I hope. They are trying to be a little bit scary, the Endermen that is. So I'm gonna turn away, and I'm gonna do forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forward 6. And yeah, that code is really helping. Lua. I might just want to write some code for turning to. Oh, that's annoying. Thank you, skeleton. Turtle. Well, that failed. Well, he was really mad at me, it looks like. Turtle.up. If you like. And then just forward. Let's just write 10 times and he stops when it's needed. and lure. And then exit, and then let's go 15 this time. It's starting to get annoying having these big excavations, never getting it done. It's just chilling like this big 64. I did put a lot of time into it, but it never got to any good levels. Oh, I got a shard of mimium from a bat. I guess they gotta fix that because it's only meant to give from enemy mobs. Yeah, there are monsters nearby. That's why I'm trying to make it day. Make it rain. And that's annoying. I just want to get the creeper. Oh, I know why I'm lagging. I have the portals open. Now it's running much smoother. And the lab pack is charging, even though it's night. I have my solar helmet, but that should not be charging when it's night, so that might be from the ghosting glitch that exists in Industrial Craft 2. I don't know. And that's a monster. Hello, let me one-hit you. And that's not a good sign that server's lagging. Well, this is still a good point for me ending the video, and server crashing just kinda helped, I guess. And it seems to be up and running again. Yeah, it's working now. But yeah, I guess we got a bug running and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys next time in the next episode. Bye.